This is before we started the patio. We ended up fixing the TV and adding 4 speakers.
Yeah, I still think that Floyd would have won the fight.
Here I'm getting a game plan for where I want to put the speakers at. I'm typically going to go off of these lights. This right here is where all the equipment's going to go. So I'll show you guys how close the patio is. It really worked out. So all the wires are going to get ran right there and then up and then into that closet. The front speakers are going to go in front of these lights right here. The rear speakers are going to go behind those lights. These are the wires that we're going to use on these speakers right here. This is going to be the wire for the left side. This right here is going to be the wire for the right side. And then we'll drop that in the front and then this one in the back. On this first speaker, I just kind of trace that one and then I get the distance from the light and then off the side. And then I write those down because I forget. I was so excited to use this new tool I got from Milwaukee. When I say it's cutting like an all right, let me chill. Cutting with this was definitely a game changer. Remember, we threw the wire, so we're good to go on that. So we'll splice that, add it to the speaker, drill that in, and then we're good on this side. On this speaker, I almost died.
Hey, come on, bro. You ain't got to be all that now. Chill. Come on, bro. I ain't got time for all that now. He gonna be in there. Ah! All right, bro. Hey, come on. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Brother Johnny, if you watching this, next time I need you to just push the whole ladder over. Don't worry about me. I could be allergic to wasps, I don't know. Just push the whole ladder over. It's 3 things I'm scared of: bees, wasps, and commitment. I'm allergic to all 3 of them. Before, y'all probably see me use a Sawzall to make these cuts, and I got a comment from a guy that was like, your dumb ass needs to buy the right type of tool. And then now that I'm using the right type of tool, I guess he was right. My dumb ass did need that tool. Basically, these are all pretty much the same. Get a measurement off the side, trace, cut, use this nice new tool that my dumb ass should have bought a long time ago. And that's it. Put the speaker in there. We got the wires ran already. And y'all, the outside is done. Well, just the speakers.
See, look, we got to fix this. Because, look, that should stay. It shouldn't fall like that.
Yeah, that mount need one of them gas station pills. All right, so we're going to end up taking this whole TV off and redo the whole mount. Little stuff like that I'm not charging for. This client spent like $20,000 with us. All right, we're going to bring the HDMI from the attic down to here to, I don't know what the hell going on here, but we going to get it taken care of. There was no screws at the bottom of the mount at all, so we just going to take it off and totally restart. Now that we got that out the way, I'm going to cut a hole up top in the attic. That way Derek can send the fish tape through. This was actually the toughest part of the install. Once I get the fish tape, I'm going to tape everything together, and then we're going to send that back down to him. Because we're using that mantle mount, we need to make sure we have enough wire at the bottom. Man, me being in this attic all the time is the only reason why my back ain't as big as y'all's. While I was up there in the attic, I thought this foam was going to be a good idea because there was a couple wasps up there. So I figured this would keep the bugs out. In my opinion, I felt like it was easier to remove the mount and then redo it because then it's out of the way while we were doing that HDMI drop. He's adjusting that tension screw. What we're going to do is go ahead and sit the TV on there. It wasn't right, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust it one more time. And then what we're trying to achieve here is we want it to stop in every position. No Shannon Sharp. That HDMI is going into the ARC port. That way when the TV cuts on, the receiver cuts on, then I'm going to push the TV up just to see where to zip tie these wires at, just to make sure I had enough clearance everywhere. TV went back to the top just fine. I wanted to make sure there was no unnecessary tension on that HDMI. So now we'll go inside and run those wires. We got 2 speaker wires. We got 1 HDMI. We're going to tape those together, send them up to the tall attic, and then we're going to take that over and then drop it down this closet where the equipment's going through that orange tube. Now we're in the tall attic. Now, I'll tell you this. It's about 40 more degrees up there. We want to send that fish tape down. I'm going to move over to where that tube is at in the meantime. And then he's going to tape those wires. I'm going to bring the HDMI and the speaker wires up. And then we're going to send them down this tube. Excuse the POV. I didn't like that. I actually forgot to bring the tape up there, but I had so much tape on the wires existing, I was able to just use that. And then I'm going to send everything down through this tube right here. Again, excuse the POV. Sorry about that, y'all. At this point, I'm like, yes, I can get the hell out this attic. Brother Derek's going to retrieve the HDMI first, and then the 2 speaker wires. And we looking all right. I don't know if y'all caught this video or not, but in the video, I set up both of these receivers at the same time. Now we can bring everything back to the closet. Not gonna lie, y'all, I had a Ricky Martin joke I wanted to use, but I'm not gonna get canceled. The setup for this receiver is already done, so I'm really just putting the speaker snaps on there, which are the banana plugs, HDMI, plugging in the power, trying to make the wires a little bit more neat. And after that, we pretty much got it. Now, this is what those speaker snaps look like.
All right, so we got the mount fixed up. So now it stopped like it's supposed to.
Talking
And
about
then we
it,
got these 4
147.
speakers hooked to the TV.
I literally waited one of those rounds. Everybody wanted to stop it, including the referee, the trainer. And I said, no, I want one more. Because in my head, I was thinking, if he punches me, maybe I won't wake up.
These are linked together, so when you cut the TV on, it's gonna cut the receiver on, and all your volume controls are still through the regular remote. So you don't need like 16 remotes. We keep it simple around here. Like I said, if y'all need something like this, let me know.
So just end it here.
Let me see what he got to drink before we get up out of here. Yes, sir. What flavor?
Yellow.
Yep. Ugh. All the flavors. You take yellow.
Man, go inside. I mean, oh shit. Go in the house, bro. Two hands, two hands, two hands.
How much can we pull out here?
Jesus.